With just an $80 difference, one of these laptops quietly outpaces the other in ways you absolutely won't expect. You're choosing between the XPS with an Intel Core 5 320 and 6 cores, or the IdeaPad Slim 3's N150 and 4 cores. The XPS starts at 1.5 GHz, while the IdeaPad Slim 3's base frequency is 0 GHz, and the XPS uses a 2 nanometers process versus 10 nanometers. In real-world use, the XPS handles heavier multitasking, editing, and coding with less slowdown throughout your day. Every benchmark here shows the XPS pulling far ahead, with both single-core and multi-core tests making the difference clear. You're choosing between Intel Xay 3 in the XPS and Intel UHD 730 in the IdeaPad Slim 3, both integrated GPUs. On paper, the XPS offers 1.3 teraflops versus 0.4 teraflops, so graphics-heavy tasks run more smoothly there. If you use gaming or creative software, the XPS should handle demanding visuals with less slowdown throughout your day. A 13.4-inch screen versus 14 inches is a minor difference, so your workspace feels about the same. IPS LCD on the XPS gives you richer colors and better viewing angles than the TN LCD in the IdeaPad Slim 3, plus the XPS offers a sharper 2560 by 1600 resolution compared to 1920 by 1080. With a 120 Hz refresh rate on the XPS versus 60 Hz on the IdeaPad Slim 3, motion looks smoother when you scroll or watch videos. XPS offers 500 nits brightness and a touchscreen, while IdeaPad Slim 3 gives you 250 nits and no touch input. Both displays lack HDR support and use a matte coating, so glare is handled similarly on each. XPS packs 225 pixels per inch, making text and images look sharper than the 157 pixels per inch on IdeaPad Slim 3. If you work outside or in sunlit rooms, XPS simply makes everything easier to see and interact with. With 52 watt-hours for XPS and 47 watt-hours for IdeaPad Slim 3, the difference is too subtle to affect your routine. Both charge at 65 watts, so you won't see a meaningful speed gap when topping up. USB-C charging is standard on both, so your charging habits stay the same whichever you choose. You get 8 GB of RAM as standard at this price, so multitasking feels similar on both models. The XPS uses LPDDR5X, while the IdeaPad Slim 3 has DDR5, but this technical difference won't affect your daily experience. Neither laptop lets you upgrade memory after purchase, so your choice today is what you'll live with long-term. XPS gives you 256 GB of storage as standard, double the IdeaPad Slim 3's 128 GB at this price. Both use SSDs, M2 for XPS, NVMe for IdeaPad Slim 3, but that difference won't affect your daily experience. Each one supports NVMe and can be upgraded later, so you have flexibility if your storage needs grow. Carrying 1 kilogram instead of 1.29 kilograms means your bag feels lighter every time you head out. A 12.7mm profile versus 17.9mm makes slipping it into a crowded backpack much easier. Both use aluminum, so the daily feel and durability seem equally premium no matter which you choose. Both models support Wi-Fi 7, so your wireless speeds are identical no matter which you choose. Bluetooth 6.0 on the XPS and 5.4 on the IdeaPad Slim 3 won't change your experience day to day. The XPS offers 2 USB 4.0 ports, while the IdeaPad Slim 3 has one USB 3.2 port, but neither includes Thunderbolt. Only the IdeaPad Slim 3 gives you a built-in audio jack, so you can plug in headphones without an adapter. The XPS gives you a backlit keyboard, while the IdeaPad Slim 3 does not include lighting for its keys. Key travel is 0.8mm on the XPS and 1.3mm on the IdeaPad Slim 3, so your fingers get more cushioning with each press on the IdeaPad. Neither laptop includes a numpad, and both offer a 1080p FHD webcam for video calls. Fingerprint readers are missing from both, but the IdeaPad Slim 3's deeper key travel means longer typing sessions feel less fatiguing. Choosing IdeaPad Slim 3 means you get 9 CPU options, RAM at 8 GB, 16 GB, or 24 GB, and storage at 128 GB, 256 GB, or 1 TB, while XPS limits you to one CPU, RAM at 8 GB or 16 GB, and storage at 256 GB or 512 GB. That wider range on IdeaPad Slim 3 lets you tailor your laptop more closely to your needs when you order. At $699, the XPS costs $80 more than the $619 IdeaPad Slim 3. That extra money gets you stronger performance, better graphics, and higher benchmark scores, but the IdeaPad Slim 3 still takes this round on price alone. The XPS comes in silver and gray, the IdeaPad Slim 3 in gray and blue. Both prices are in the description below. XPS is for buyers who demand top-tier performance, sharper graphics, and a noticeably higher resolution 2560 by 1600 screen in a compact 1 kg chassis. If you want maximum port selection, a more comfortable keyboard, or the flexibility to choose from a wider range of CPUs, RAM, and storage at checkout, skip XPS. You pay $80 more and give up configuration options for that premium experience. IdeaPad Slim 3 is for buyers who want the most flexibility in CPU, RAM, and storage configurations, need strong connectivity, and value a comfortable keyboard above all. Skip it if you demand top-tier performance, graphics, or a premium display. The honest reason to hesitate: the 1920 by 1080 resolution is a step down from sharper options at this price. Which would you pick, the XPS or the IdeaPad Slim 3, and why? Drop a comment, like the video, and subscribe to Computer Matrix for more honest laptop comparisons.